Hello, everyone. Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Rime of the Frostmaiden. Karis is the DM through the series, so Karis, why don't you go ahead and catch us up to speed?
Tonight, deep within a great forest, on a mist-shrouded island in the sea of moving ice, our adventure capitalists are here in search of a book, the Codicil of White. Within this book can be found a spell or ritual or something sought by our current patron, Valin Harpel, of the Long Saddle Harpels, of course, that can carve a passage through the Reged Glacier to a lost Netherese city. In our last session, our heroes made their way down a fantastic ice stairway into a large open space inhabited by the giant walrus Akuma. Now, Akuma is a friendly sort, and when not sliding into our heroes and squishing them against the wall, had the helpful information that people go through 4 doorways to the east and west before going through a south doorway to look things up and store things. So, checking this out, inside an inner door inside each of these has a word carved over the lintel. And each inner door, when they went through them, took our mighty adventurers to a Reged tribe's camp. Endurance took them to an elk tribe, moving their camp, and entailed an exhausting trek through a blizzard. Isolation took them to a tiger tribe's camp, where the party defended while the tigers were off hunting.
Defended.
Each day, another person disappeared from the camp. And by the time the tigers returned 6 days later, Azathoth was the only one left, although it could be said that his mind had gone off.
Mhm.
And cruelty brought our party to a starving bear tribe, making a very hard choice. And we pick up now with the party looking at a door with part of the lintel broken off. They can only make out that the word ends in Irvation. And as I move us to the Grim Skull map, what is everyone doing?
So Tallies would check to make sure everybody's here. Is everybody here?
Pip.
Where's
I wonder
Pip
if he's done with his affairs. Maybe we should go and gather him before we open another one of these accursed doors.
Probably a good idea.
Lander's going to peek out into the main area.
I think the last we had seen Pip, he was up by the nest, sifting through the dung. That was the canon reason.
Yes.
Yes, he was collecting poop to fertilize his flowers.
Look out.
I know. I send my my ghosty spirit because it's not going to be more than 300 feet to get there, is it?
No, not because it's in vertical distance.
Yeah. So my spirit's just going to float on round up through the passageways up to the crow's nest, and just kind of flit around in front of Pip for a while, gesturing.
I'm trying to find Pip's token. Aha! Player characters. Here we go. Pip! Pip, are you going to come join us?
Yeah.
Oh, and look at this. Pip is just coming down the fantastic stairwell, and am I even on the right layer? Yes, I am on the right layer. Why is this arrow? Oh, it's not on the token layer. Okay. Hi. You're new.
He just walked away.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not.
Okay, looks like we're all here.
Whee!
Were I to hazard a guess, the word would be innovation. So be prepared to, I don't know, get tired, waste away, something like that. I'm sure we'll be fine. And then he reaches out and places a hand on the door.
Oh no!
The hand to open the door. Wonderful. Let's see here. Okay, so as I move you to map 19, your surroundings vanish in a flurry of snow and ice. And when your vision clears, you find yourself at the edge of a camp under clear skies. All the fires in the camp are out, and the only sound you hear is the flapping of tents as the wind hits them. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna look around for signs of movement, signs of life.
Moving forward into the camp as you step in.
Do we see like smoke rising from chimneys like in the picture?
You don't know. I couldn't find perfect images.
Okay.
But as you come up, you find that some of the humps of snow are actually corpses, half buried in the snowdrifts.
Ah,
Okay.
Alright, by
You clear
examining
them-
one of the corpses, can I tell how they died?
Died by sharp objects cutting them open. And as you look a little farther over, you notice that quite a bit of the snow is stained a rust color. And the more you move around the camp, the more it becomes clear that a massacre took place here. And you hear the squawking of buzzards coming from the middle of the camp.
To the middle of the camp then.
Following the buzzards, you see them, a half dozen vultures picking at two bodies outside of one of the larger tents.
Well, I mean we're here. I guess something should happen. I'll poke my head in one of the tents. Let's say the left one.
Okay.
Let's hope I don't disappear again.
I would be staying very nearby. After the last, after that encounter, I would be trying to keep everyone in my sight at all times.
Well, yeah, and you were very nearby to Tolly's when he disappeared last time.
That's right. So I will be specifically not letting him out of my sight.
Hey. So the one on the left is pretty clearly the Chieftains Tent. And as you come in and look around, it does look like the place had been torn apart by raiders. Everything is a mess in here.
Okay. Then I guess I'll go and look through the right one.
What is your passive? Let's see. Let me see. Who's got? Let's see.
Oh,
Andwise has.
Passive
Andwise
perception
has-
11, passive investigation 18.
Mine is
Passive
16,
investigation,
and I
eight.
should be right there.
Yeah. Actually, Tollies, you notice that one of their one of the kind of cushion things that's been shoved aside is actually vibrating slightly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and poke it with the staff.
It squeaks! But not an animal sort of, well, sort of an animal. Anyways.
So,
And
who are you?
are you going to move it aside?
Yeah.
There is a small boy in there that is just sort of huddled down and trembling and shaking. I mean, he's actually dressed, even as cold as it is, he's actually dressed quite lightly.
Okay. Tally's will kind of like raise a hand as if to say, like, sort of wait. There's a child here. Come now, child. What happened? Seems lots of people are dead. Why are you here?
And he seems non-responsive as he just sort of huddles it as tightly as he can. As you get a really good, closer look at him, even though he's dressed very lightly, it's actually very nice quality stuff.
Okay. I'll just use the staff to like tap him on the shoulder. It's like, hello. It's impolite to ignore people when they're speaking to you.
And he is still reasonably non-responsive as huddled in, as with his eyes closed as tight as he can possibly do it, and every single muscle in his body as tight as he can possibly make it. And as close as you are trying to touch him, I mean, he's actually whimpering softly.
Tally's will take his water and pour it over his head.
Over the kid's head?
Over the kids.
Wait a minute. We're in Icewind Dale. You're trying to give the kid pneumonia? I mean,
No, it's fine. It'll wake him up, and then we can always just make a fire. So it looks like we've got plenty of kindling around.
it's a waste of water. Should just smack the child.
We also have plenty of ice, so we can always get more. We're in Icewind Dale, after all. So
and
yeah,
he kind of startles and stops and now he's looking at you with his eyes just huge. And while Azatoth and Tallies are doing this, what are the rest of you doing?
Melandar's kind of like hand outside the tent, but keeping the like tent door open, just be able to see what's going on.
Okay.
Just
Are you doing anything with the vultures around you?
Just keeping an eye on them. If they come to attack, I'm going to be ready for it.
Okay. Handwise?
I'm gonna use Mage Hand, swing the lantern towards the vultures to try and chase them off whatever they're eating.
So you're gonna sort of wave the lantern at them?
Yep.
Okay. If really one of them softer people manage the child. All right. So as you do that, as it comes close and sort of waves in the face of a vulture, they kind of lean back, sort of away from it. Sometimes they squawk and fly up again and move and settle down on the corpses again. As they move, though, you can tell that these are corpses of people, of people, well-dressed people. And some of the earlier corpses that you had disturbed the snow on in order to dig down to, a couple of the vultures are off sort of checking those out now too.
Pip,
what?
come here.
I'll make my way over.
And Cairo, what are you doing too?
Likewise, just getting ready for when things inevitably go wrong.
Okay.
This child is worthless. Speak to it. Make it tell us what happened.
I believe I got his attention, so the work, the hard work's over with. Now you get the easy job.
All right, I'm gonna kind of crouch down in front of the child. Hey, buddy.
And you see a very panicked, horror-stricken, shocked child who doesn't really quite register that you're there in front of him.
Oh, sorry. Is there like a fireplace?
There is.
Okay, I'll light it.
Okay, although the child seems quite warm.
That's fine. I mean, the child might be warm, but I'm
All right.
I'm cold.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know what you want me to say to.
Just talk to it. It. I think it's scared of me and Tales.
Hey, buddy. Do you like cats? Doesn't do anything. Any sort of response.
He does sort of his eyes sort of slowly turn to focus on you.
Cairo, come here.
I groan and approach them.
Here, I got a job for you. Okay, you see the child? How about you keep it warm? Comfort it. I don't know what to do with it. It's just...
He's in plate mail, if I recall correctly.
Cairo is, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He here,
Cuddly.
come and be a cuddly kitty. And yet it's this 8-foot tall lion man in plate armor carrying a massive
I don't
weapon.
know,
Do we not have any blankets?
I think we all have blankets. It was covered in a blanket when we found it.
A cushion.
This is pointless. I'm gonna walk up and grab the kid. Tell me what you know.
He's back with his eyes shut as tight as possible. Okay, let's see. Tolly's, you were the one making a fire?
Yeah, Tully's will make a fire.
I mean, the materials for doing so were kind of scattered around, but you were pretty easily able to gather them together and get a fire going.
Sure. I say, come. Sit in front of the fire. You're probably cold and wet. Might be worth drying off.
I'm gonna turn to Andwise and Tales. So, you all know magic. Do we have any way to, I don't know, read his mind or detect thoughts or try to discern what it is that has traumatized him so deeply?
No magic that I have is able to do that.
Yeah, I don't do that sort of stuff.
Well, if he doesn't begin talking, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. Maybe we should venture out, look into other areas. There could be other survivors.
That's true. There could be others. And I'll tell us to lean over to the kid. So, listen. We need to know what happened here. Need you to tell us. Otherwise, we'll move on and we'll just leave you here. I think there are birds that eat people. Don't want to stay with them, do
Just
you?
heard a wolf.
Yep.
And he just
like yours
starts
too.
wailing. As you mentioned, the people that the birds are eating, he just starts wailing.
Oh, great.
With this heart-rending, a cry. Just
Do you know them?
beating.
Is that your... I'm gonna walk outside and grab the corpse and bring it in. Do you know them?
There are two corpses.
No, I don't know. I just grabbed the first one.
Okay.
Who is this? Say you.
All right.
And why you notice that the face of the. Did you happen to grab male or female?
Yes.
Okay, so you notice that the face bears quite a resemblance to the face of the kid.
I might try to stop at the top, ask him where he's going with the dead body. Since we are outside the tent, because I never went in.
The child, he won't tell us what's going on, and it's the only lead we have.
Okay, that corpse you're holding looks a lot like that kid. It's probably a family member, like a parent, which means you're going to emotionally traumatize him.
Endwise, that's not a real child in there. Just like the last 3 doors, this isn't real. This is either something that's already happened, or is an illusion to get us to learn whatever lesson was supposed to be written on the door. Now, we just let an entire village sacrifice each other and feed on the remains. You're not gonna tell me not to show this corpse, and I'm holding it up like a puppet to this make-believe boy.
And one of the birds is pecking at your arm, trying to get you to let go of the corpse. Does an 18 hit?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
No, I'm gonna say no, but somewhere, DDB has taken off my armor, so let me re-equip that, and then I'll tell you. Actually, yeah, 18 is a hit.
Okay, so you are going to take 8 piercing damage to your forearm.
Ow!
In response to that vulture attacking him, I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay, that is. Oh, here, I lost its sheet.
Does it have more than 20
D&D
health?
Beyond is. I don't know. It's D&D Beyond, or not D&D Beyond. Roll20 is lagging out really badly.
Is it a
I had
giant
this sheet open
vulture?
moments ago. Yes, it is a giant vulture.
They have 22 hit.
Okay, so you blast quite a hole and feathers fly and it backs off fast.
So since it bit me, I'm just gonna drop the corpse. I'm not that interested anyway, but I just throw my hands up next to me. I don't care what methods we use to solve this puzzle, but it's not a question of morality when that thing isn't real.
But what if morality is the lesson?
I kind of put my hand on my chin and start trying to think of words that could be synonymous with morality or ethics, and also end with the letters ERVATION. No, don't think it is, buddy.
And at the second wolf howl, the kid sort of shouts out, "Hide, hide!" and he goes diving back under a corner, into a corner trying to hide.
Okay, I see. Tully's kind of walks out and says, "Okay, the kid's afraid of wolf. I don't know. Maybe the wolves killed the people. So what we probably need to do is kill the wolves. Maybe we can show a dead wolf to the kid, and he'll talk about what's going on." So Tully's is going to fling a few firebolts up into the air.
Oh, perfect. A few firebolts up into the air. Okay, well, everybody's right close around, so what are you guys going to do?
You shoot firebolts at a creature you can see. I'm gonna pull out my glaive and just shout into the darkness. Come on then! Huh.
All right.
I've already got my
Well,
weapon drawn, so
yeah, and as you start heading out between there just to fan out and start looking, you see a man coming striding straight towards you, looking up at the sky towards those firebolts.
There we go. See?
And he catches sight of you. This is a brood of a man who, with covered in the cold weather gear, but he catches sight of you and he just grins with a practically feral grin. And if you were to look at it, you would see that he's, well, wolf tribe, obviously. And so he lets his head back and lets out another howl. If I can find the howls, there's the howls. And lets out a howl and starts coming at you. And let's roll for initiative. And I should actually put you guys down here. Let's move to a snowy encounters map. And let me get his token. Oh, and there you guys are, just conveniently there. This is nice, and I did not think to conveniently put him here. Here we go. And he does not have a really cool picture, which really annoys me. But in any case, so he is coming striding up to you, and we are going to shift to... I don't have any combat music lined up. Why don't I have any combat music lined up? Skirmish, here we go. And I need to actually hit his initiative. Alrighty.
Tali's spirit looks terrified at the approaching oncomer.
And go ahead and take a moment to, I'll have him off a ways. Go ahead and take a moment to array yourselves as you would. These things here, these rocks here can stand in for tents and things. If you need a tent, like if you want to duck behind a tent for cover, since Andwise is first or something like that, just say, there's a tent here, draw a tent line, and ta-da.
Yeah, Tali's is definitely out in the open because he was trying to send up signal flares, so...
Yep. I will actually draw a tent here for the main tent that you guys came out of.
Was there long rests between the last session?
Yes.
No. There was?
For him, there was, yes. All right. Oh, I need to do this again. Let me just put Cairo there. All right. So we are going to start with Cairo. And tracker start. It didn't start.
I'll reset it.
Cairo, you're going to be first. You weren't actually inside the tent, which Pip was actually inside the tent. So there's this large hulk of a man coming at you. Grinning evilly. Very much looking forward to this combat. He is wielding a long sickle, actually.
Okay, so this guy here.
This guy here.
Ah, okay. Alright, I am going to try to move to cut him off. I'm going to move right about here. And if he gets... I'm going to ready an action. If he gets close enough, I'm going to take a swing at him with my battle axe.
Okay, and as confidently as he is striding, you can bet he will be doing exactly that.
Okay, should I go ahead and make the roll, or just when that
Yeah,
happens?
let's go ahead and do that. We'll have him move into your reach, rather than waiting a whole turn. We'll say you've started your turn just as he gets there, so you get your full action. You go
Alright.
up and meet him. Oh, and that your warning strike here misses. You wave the axe, and his eyes glitter as he comes at you.
Okay. Is that it, or do I get another swing?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You get your full turn. And you swing it the other way as he dances back and grins evilly at you.
Okay. I think that's it for me.
Okay, and your camera is still off, by the way. There you go. All right, which brings us to Andwise.
All right, I'm gonna move up to here.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna take a swing at him.
Oh, and that connects. Are you swinging
Swords.
one-handed or two?
Two-handed.
Okay.
Sword's ability. Cairo, take another swing. Or you can use your reaction to take a swing.
No, you caught Cairo off guard. You guys need to coordinate this stuff. Cairo looks at you and says, "What do you mean take another swing?" Okay. What else have you got, Andwise?
I'm backing off.
Okay. Anything else?
All right, that will finish my turn.
All right.
My pet.
Oh,
I
sorry.
gotta find him again.
I moved ahead too quickly. I'm bad at that today. He's up here.
I know where I left him. It's the
Oh, okay.
sheet, so I can do his attack.
Shift double click.
And that will miss. Anything else there, Andwise, before we go to...
Nope.
Okay, Landar.
All right. Saying this, I'm like hollering to the tent to tell Pip to stay with the boy, and then move up to here to get just in line with this guy to fire a ray of frost.
Okay. And it will miss. As he just sort of twists aside easily at it, looking like he hardly even noticed.
All right, that is it for my turn.
Please.
All right. Charlie's going to conjure what looks like an invisible shimmering ball into his hand and flung it out towards the oncomer as I cast Chromatic Orb and replace its damage type with Psychic. And I'm going to use my inspiration on the attack roll for it.
Okay.
I guess we'll ignore the damage tab here.
All right, that is definitely a hit. And he takes 24 points of
Psychic damage. Yeah.
Psychic damage. All right. Oh! He's not smiling as much anymore. Okay.
All right. That'll end Tally's turn.
Azathoth.
Sorry, he's
Oh,
gonna
sorry,
he's
go
gonna
ahead.
bonus action move his spirit up there and just give him the old
Alright.
temple tap.
Azathoth.
Yeah. Just gonna run forward and start swinging the glaive. Or I would if... It unequipped all of my stuff. So let me
Ooh, it's a feature.
Alright, there we go. Now I attack. 1, 2.
Definitely hits.
Yep, so we hit him the second time. We'll use a charge from the tattoo.
So that's a 32 damage.
32 damage. Yeah, and then we'll hit him with the bonus. Oh, I need an attack roll, not just damage. That missed. Okay, so just 32.
Okay. Now, where did you move
Son
your
of a
token to?
bitch.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm not seeing it. There we go.
Alright, I'm done.
Pip. You are hearing clashing noises outside as Landar called into you telling you to stay with the boy.
I'm
And
just going-
you're hearing howling wolf type things, and you're hearing probably Azathoth going, aha!
I'm just gonna
At least
peek
that's-
my head out the tent, and then when I see that lovely gentleman, I am
Yeah.
going to,
Big hulking guy.
as a bonus action,
Eek!
unsettling words.
Go.
And
Okay.
then I am going to cast Toll of the Dead on him.
Okay. Toll is a
Oh.
wisdom save.
Well, he has a minus a d6 on his roll.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
D6 is not going to be enough for him to fail it.
I'm.
Does he have
that's
any
it for
other
me.
effects for... No, because he just took psychic damage from the orb and all. So he had shaken that off, and he's not paying attention to his mind at the moment. All right. Anything else, Pip?
No, that's it.
Okay. And with a mighty roar, he swings out with his sickle. And let's see. The first attack is against Azathoth, and the second one is against Cairo, and the third one is against the spirit that he doesn't know isn't right. And it's a mighty swing against the spirit, and it just goes right through.
The spirit goes.
Azathoth is this. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to actually click that. Is a 17 high enough?
Yes, my AC is 16.
Okay, there you go.
That's versus me.
That's versus you.
So it's
The
just
target has no allies.
4?
You have. Yeah, it's just 4.
Let me see. Yeah, I will expend a charge from the tattoo so that I can use my reaction to melee attack with advantage.
Okay. Oh yes, that's a definite hit.
And if I understand this right, because I hit him with an attack, I can expend a charge. All the charges are going to be gone.
They are going to be gone. He is looking all torn up. You guys have come in and just sort of almost ripped him to shreds, mind and body, and he's starting to look a little bit uncertain.
Oh.
Brings us back around to Cairo.
Okay. I am going to cast Wrathful Smite.
Wisdom.
He hasn't been hit yet.
Oh, this is true. Wrathful Smite goes onto your weapon after you hit with your weapon. Yes.
Okay.
Hit with your weapon and then use the smite.
No,
No?
he's doing it right. Regular
Oh,
smite,
okay.
you hit first, but he casts Wrathful Smite. It hangs on the weapon, but it doesn't do anything until he hits somebody.
Okay. Okay. That does not hit.
Nope. Okay, then I'm going to attack once more.
That does
Got him.
it.
So now it's wisdom save, or it'll be 27 instead of 23.
Wisdom save. So it's 23.
Right. Then Wrathful Smite is save or suck.
Okay. He's looking very uncertain. Okay.
Okay, that's it for me.
And Wise.
Alright, I'm gonna whistle and point at that guy.
Mm-hmm.
My token is gonna land right on his head.
Okay.
And while he's sitting there, he's gonna do this.
Ouch! And a 16 hits. Sits on his head and zaps him, and the guy is hunched down again and looking quite angry. But none of you are even wounded at all. Anything else, Handwise?
Nope, that would finish my turn. And this will be at disadvantage because it's at melee range.
During this spell's duration, okay. Oh, he still takes the damage. He isn't frightened. Okay, actually, I'm going to say that shocking grasp was enough that, actually, because it would have been enough then with that additional that he would, right. Paris knows roll 20 controls, really she does. And he goes down snarling.
Alright, I'll point at my jacket and whistle again, and my little guy will come back over to me.
And okay, yeah. All right, I'm going to take you back to the mood, towards map 19. So he died. And what are you guys doing now?
I'm gonna check on the boy real quick. Is he still inside the tent?
He is still inside the tent. He is buried as deep as he can get into a pile of miscellaneous stuff underneath. He's not up against the wall because those are canvas walls of the tent, so.
How's the boy, Pip?
Hiding. He's still
Okay.
just hiding.
And so are you guys coming back towards the tent? What are you guys doing?
Well, we're
Um,
sticking
Handwise,
together.
Spirit,
Right?
yeah, Spirit's going to float up in the air and just for like a wider view, see if you can see
Okay.
any more of them approaching.
He does see a white wolf loping towards the village.
Okay. So Tallies will say, "Looks like there's a white wolf loping towards us."
Maybe
So-
that's it. It's the
Maybe.
boy's afraid of the wolf. Kill the wolf.
Maybe make a nice coat.
He does look cold.
Can you bring the boy out? We should show him the wolf and see how he reacts.
No.
The
Should
wolf
we-
is approaching you, and as the wolf looks at you and approaches you and looks over at the dead body over there, it kind of lolls its tongue a bit and gives a grin.
Plus, I
He's
think we're about to
dead.
have bigger.
Who's dead?
Yeah.
That's what the
So-
wolf says. He's
so-
dead.
Wait a minute.
So you're a talking wolf. Awesome. Would you mind telling us what is going on here?
I come for the boy.
What do you want to eat him?
No, I don't want to eat him.
Yeah, like it's a silly question, but I mean,
You are a wolf.
you're a wolf.
He could be lying.
That
About being a
boy
wolf?
is the
Oh, about wanting
That-
to eat him.
that boy is the heir to the wolf tribes. He will rule.
Tarles looks around. Rule what?
This is only one camp. I can take him to another.
Okay. Hang on a second. Tarles will kind of go into the tent. Hey, kid. There's a large dead wolf man out there, but there's a big white wolf that says that apparently, like, you're the boss now, and needs to take you to some people that you're going to be in charge of. Seems friendly enough.
And it takes a little while for that to sink in. He's dead?
Oh, the big guy. Yeah. He well, let's just say that I don't know what you were so afraid of.
And he sits up. He's really dead?
Yeah, he came up and we just cut him down.
Are they
Like
Are they
he
all
barely put up
here?
a fight.
Are they all here?
All who?
Well, it was that whole tribe came and killed. They killed everybody.
I mean,
Was
there
it
was
just him, or are they all here?
it was just him, but I mean, the wolf's here to take you away from here, so like you're not going to be here anymore if they come back.
And the wolf is poking its head into the tent.
Hey, you weren't invited.
The wolf.
I'm gonna stand between him and the boy. Guys, are you really...
Eric's, come.
Guys, are you really sure we should just give the wolf the boy?
100%. There is not a
This-
single doubt
I
in
know
my
this
mind.
is your first magic door you've went through, but again, this isn't real. I say we just throw the boy at the wolf and then we move on.
So what should we do? Should we just like tie the boy? Sorry, talking to the wolf. So should we just like strap the boy to your back and you can just get off with him? That way, he'll go. There's not a whole lot he can do about it.
The boy can ride. And
Right.
Eric, the boy has come up behind Pip and is kind of peeking around Pip.
Azatoth, would you mind seating the boy on the wolf?
I just reach down and pick him up by like the collar of his shirt, and then I just plop him down on the wolf. There you go.
Kind of settles. He's sort of frozen. It's like this, and the wolf kind of shakes his head a little bit, and gets him settled. The wolf sort of moves around to get him settled properly, and the wolf gives you one of those big doggy grins, and heads off.
Yeah.
And the air clears. Well, the air was clear, but you get kind of a snowing around you, and you find yourselves back in Grimstall.
Blinking a few times before realizing that the trial is over, I just throw my hands in the air. What does Ervation mean?
Huh.
Anyone gonna answer?
I don't understand any of this.
Preservation?
Like we're supposed to preserve the boy? He would have been
Maybe
fine
the
if we left him
future of their
alone.
tribe. No, because that big guy would have found him.
Maybe.
And the wolf did say he was the heir, so a bloodline to save.
Oh, sure. Sure, let's go with that. That's as good as an answer as any that will come up on our own. All right. With that out of the way, the hey, Ukuma! And I duck back inside the hallway. Oh, that's a mistake.
Hi, he says to Landar.
Ukuma!
Hi.
Friend Beast, we have solved all 4 of the trials.
What's next, Akumo?
Yes, where did those others go after they solved the trials?
Down the south. Down this one. Whee! Oops, nope, nope. Oops. I missed. It was there.
All right. I'm going to
Alright.
get a little running slide and wee, mimicking Ukuma.
Pip, I take it you're taking the Cramptons off and running?
No, I'll just walk.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's too
Tally's
much work
still
to
has
try
his
to get it
crampons
all
on
off.
as well.
Akuma beams at Azatoth. See, it's fun.
Pip, Akuma. Akuma, this is Pip.
Hi. I have Okuma's thing here handy. And he slides up to you. And this is right in your face.
Oof.
Hi.
Hi. And I'm gonna back away.
Friend Akuma.
Yes.
Oh, he's gone.
He'll be back.
I'm sure. I'll catch him the next time around.
All right. I guess this is just the last one. Shall we?
As well.
Wait. Is there a word on the door? Is it another trial? Or is this finally our prize?
There is not a word on this door, no. Of course, this is the outer door. There wasn't words on. Actually, is it the inner door? Oh, well, no. There is no word over the lintel of this door.
I would hold on. Have we had a long rest or a short rest since?
You can take a short rest.
No. I mean,
you can
since
take whatever rest you want.
the cruelty trial.
No, I don't think we've had a short rest since the cruelty
Haven't
trial
taken
now.
any rests since the cruelty trial, no.
Okay. Do we want to
It's probably a good idea.
just take a short eat? Is that
Yeah. Should we take one? Does anybody?
Yeah. We should probably take a moment to eat and
I can't
reflect.
remember what resources. Oh no, wait, never mind. It's okay. I actually don't need one because we didn't use any resources in the cruelty trial. I was thinking isolation, and I know we took one after that.
Right.
Yes. You all desperately needed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isolation was a good one.
Well then, since this door is shut and we're suspicious, I would like to use my my ghostly gaze and see through the door.
Okay. What are the details of your
Ghostly gaze?
ghostly gaze?
Once per short rest, as an action, I can see through solid objects to a range of 30 feet for 1 minute with dark vision.
All right. Well, so you can see what's in there. These are large sort of standing ice tablets.
Is there anything written on them? Hey.
You can't tell on these two from the angle you're at. There does appear to be writing on these two.
So I'd imagine I'm just kind of like standing with my face just inches from the door, and
And you do see these things standing at the side, but these are carvings. Actually, those are because if that's more than that's not more than 30 feet. Never mind, you don't see that. You don't see that quite that.
30 feet. Are these 10-foot
Actually,
squares?
yeah.
Oh. So, well, seeing as that this room is empty, save the tablets, I'm gonna go ahead and push the door open. It's safe.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Too late. He's already opened
Yeah,
it.
doesn't matter now.
And then I would ignore the tablets for now.
All right.
Walking forward.
Tallies would not ignore the tablets and would immediately move to start looking at them.
And so as you cross over the threshold, a voice in each of your mind says, "This way is shut to all but those who pass the tests of cruelty, endurance, isolation, and preservation."
Yeah. We did
It looks
the
like
things.
Pip's waiting here.
So each of Tallies, each of those does on those ice tablets is written in common. The one you are standing at says cruelty. Compassion makes you vulnerable. Let cruelty be the knife that keeps your enemies at bay.
Oh.
Okay, so Tallies is that he's gonna create his quill, and he's gonna write down everything that's on each of the tablets.
Alrighty. There you go. And the endurance
Hey.
over there says, exist as long as you can by whatever means you can. Only by enduring can you outlast your enemies. And isolation, in solitude, you can understand and harness your full potential. Depending on others makes you weak. And preservation, every flake of snow is unique, and that which is unique must be preserved. And Azatoth, you are standing at the next door.
Yeah, so I can see that, right? Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, it is a book upon a lectern, yes. A 5-foot-tall claw-shaped lectern.
So
with a white-covered book resting on it.
While he's examining those, I turn around and see if Villain is standing anywhere nearby.
Yes, she is, because she's been following you in.
It's not here. Maybe let's turn around and check the other way.
What do you mean it's not here?
There was another passage. This one, it's a dead end through this door. Let's head back up north and search that passage.
Give me a deception check.
Oh no, I'm not any good at those.
Yeah, I know you're not.
Just kidding.
Good
I'm
at
actually.
those.
Ow. All right.
I don't know.
I have a +5. I am good at those.
Oh, I was going to say that she rolls a nat 1, doesn't she? If she was going to roll an insight.
Oh, that would be
That's
pretty
what
cool.
I think. I could have swore it was a nat 1.
Yep.
I didn't know whether or not you were going to roll an insight, so.
It is. It is at the discretion of the party. Does she roll a nat 1?
I'm good with that. That's 3 of
Yes.
6. All right, there's the majority.
Okay, I don't know how to play my nat 1. There, I know how to play my nat 1.
Yeah, just
She looks puzzledly. She looks puzzledly at. Well, if there's nothing in there, why don't we just open the door? We opened all the other doors. Maybe it takes you to someplace else like those other ones did.
I'm gonna point at my eyes, which when I'm using my ghostly gaze, I would imagine they would have this eldritch blue energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say I can see through the passageway. It's collapsed. There's nothing in there.
I'm
And
actually
then I'm
going to
gonna
cast.
grab the door and kind of like, put my shoulder into it, like, oh man, see, it doesn't move. It's
I'm going to cast Detect Magic and look at the door. So Detect Magic doesn't go through solid objects, but is the door magical?
The door is not magical.
All right. So I say, yeah, through the detection of magic, the door's not magical, so it doesn't look like it's going to transport us anywhere either.
The other doors weren't magical either.
Well, they must have had some magical effect around them for them to be able to transport us. There is no such thing here.
Why don't
And
you
she's
guys
looking
head towards the north
suspiciously
one?
around.
I will take care of the lock. I'll take care of the lock on this one while you guys go
locked.
check
No,
that.
I didn't say it was
north
locked. I
passage.
said it was blocked. Remember, it's collapsed on the other side. There's no way through.
That seems about right. You know, Azathoth has never really lied to us.
Never
about
ever.
anything.
Pinnacle of
I-
truth and honesty here.
We
And
should
I
head
have
to the
seen you're
north.
a terrible liar. So
All right. So if she's not gonna walk away, I'm gonna go with Plan B. I
she's
can
not walking
see.
away. All the rest of you are still standing here. She's looking around at each of you very closely.
So
I'm leaving.
does she at least turn her back towards Akuma?
Well, she's here in this room with. I mean, she's. Yeah. Okay. Now Pippa's now out of the way of the door, but see, she's looking around at all of you.
All right, let's go. Nothing to see here.
Well, if there's nothing there, what are you all still doing here?
I'm waiting for you to go. It's-
I'm leaving.
All right. And she
right.
stomps through the door.
Soon as she turns her back to me, right? Soon as she turns her back, I'm gonna wheel around so that I can see through the door again,
Mhm.
and I can Misty Step to a place that I can see. So I'm gonna teleport through the closed door in the wall.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab the thing, and I'm just gonna shove it in my coat.
Okay.
And then
There is another door on the other side, and the flanked by two. There are two columns on either side of the door that look like this, but it's clearly carved into the. Oh come on! Am I on the wrong? I'm on the wrong layer. I'm always on the wrong layer. Oh, those are on the map layer. That's why. That look like that, carved in on either side of the door.
very nice statuaries, by the way. Is there any? Do I see anything in that room? I would imagine it's getting pretty close to a minute.
I'm gonna say you can't see because you've passed the minute.
Well, hold. Because before my ghostly gaze runs out, I would want to turn back around facing this way and Misty step back out.
Right.
It would take me like 12 seconds to Misty step in,
Right.
grab out. And that I will remove both of my slots. All right, walking out. And as we are leaving, I'm gonna kind of jab Thales in the ribs and slow my pace so that Velen and Pip and everyone else starts trailing up ahead of us.
Yep, Tallies will stay alongside Azathoth.
Hey man, I got the book.
Cool.
Alright.
Um,
I was casting message to ask Azathoth what's on the other side of the door before he Misty stepped over there.
Okay. Then I would give him the same message. Yo, I got it. I got the book. I say, we look at this thing before we decide if we're going to give it to her or not.
And she turns back around and notices that some of you have not come. And
Oh,
she
we're-
starts striding back looking suspicious.
Sorry, I took
We're
my
walking.
crampons off earlier. Was sliding around. I was going to stop and put them back on because I don't want to slip.
Just sticking around, making sure he doesn't get
Slipping
into any
is
trouble.
fun.
Yep, here I come. All right. I guess we'll go explore the passageway to the north just to keep up the facade. I don't know. What are we doing,
Yeah.
guys?
We must open this door unless you can look through it again.
I can't. I can only do it once per rest.
All
Well.
right. I gotta get to that.
Does Tali sense any magic around, by the way? Because remember, detect magic's
don't-
still up.
It does not go through solid objects.
It does not.
All right. Okay, so this, you do not detect any magic on this. However, the door is set into the far wall. On either side of the door are carvings of female frost giants holding great axes. And there are runes carved into the door's surface.
Okay, I'll see if I can.
In giant
translate them.
using dwarvish script.
Oh, easy. I speak both of those languages.
Yes. In ice and blood our folk are born. To our great queen we raise our horn. We'll fight and plunder in the morn. To Vasaviken we are sworn.
Okay. Tali's will go ahead and recite that in Giant.
No magic on the door.
Frost giants.
All right. He's going to go ahead and attempt to. So he'll say it in Giant, and then he'll try and open the door.
All right. The door opens reasonably easily. Inside, yeah, on the other side of the door are to either side of the door are frost giant skeletons wielding a rusty anchor. So, the pinpricks of light in their eye sockets brighten as they register your presence and the open door. Let's roll initiative.
Oh no.
This is not a good place for Talis to be standing. Haha, but that's a good roll to be able to not die.
Why not? I will use my inspiration on my initiative. What? What?
Dang, you suck.
That's
That was
rough.
worse than mine.
What?
You rolled 2 2s. Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I think I have
God.
art for this, I think. Where's the art? Yes.
I am so sad.
This is what they look like.
Scary.
Alrighty, so let me sort us. Tally's is going to go first.
Okay. So Tali's sees those. So are they adjacent to me?
They are
No?
not.
It looks like there is
how
a
big
row
are-
between the two of
How?
you.
Let's see. They are huge. So huge is four things. So,
No, they're large. They're 3x3.
okay. they're
Unless
supposed
they
to
should be bigger.
They should be huge, but given this space, they're on either side of the doorway, so there's a short amount of space between them. You're not in.
Okay. So I'm not going to use that one. So Tali's is going to. Yeah, Tali's is going to step back. And on himself, but essentially he's going to be able to cast it from his spirit. He is going to cast Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
He's gonna move his spirit into the room.
I'm a spooky ghost. Yep.
That's right. And it's gonna
I love that.
it's just gonna keep repeatedly using fire as its element.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, fireworks.
All right.
So it's a cone. With the way that they're spread right now, it can only target one. But
Right.
yeah.
Right. And it looks like you're doing the one on the left.
Yeah.
All right. And a 13. No, that's damage. Is it a save?
Yeah, sorry, it's a
dex save.
DC 16 dex save.
Right. Dex save. Wrong sheet. Dex save. Which it does not pass. All right. So it takes 13 points of fire damage.
And then it's just gonna move to like here.
Okay, and draw its attention over that way. All right. Anything else for Thales?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Pip.
I am going to cast slow in that doorway. It's of my
Okay.
choice, so it's only targeting them too. Actually, before I
And-
do that, I am going to unsettling words the one on the right, because through him. So
All
easy.
right. And link it
Then
again,
then
please,
I'll-
so that
I'll
I
You
can
settle
see
don't.
it.
Do you not know what slow does?
What are you telling me, or are you
No,
telling?
her.
Yeah. Hold on.
It is the
I-
most annoying spell to use against a DM.
It really sucks.
It really sucks.
I can't find unsettling words. It's minus a d6 on their next save. So
No, I
I
think
hit something and lost my. Oh, there. Lost my chat window. Oh, that's annoying.
yes.
And can't use reactions.
didn't-
If they fail, well, they can't use reactions. They can
Fine.
only attack once. They get -2 to their AC and Dex saves.
Yeah, that's annoying.
They
All
can't.
right, so you are doing the wisdom save is for the unsettling words,
Yeah, it would be the one on the right.
and it fails, and so it takes a it subtracts from its next save, and its next save is a. Do we have a dex save against it, or do they automatically get slowed?
It's a
It's-
Dex save against, or no,
Wisdom save,
Wisdom save.
wisdom save.
Oh,
because these are so good at wisdom saves.
yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Then it's 16.
Which is a
Which-
pass.
Yeah, pass ties.
So the first one passed and the second one failed.
Yep.
Well, except the second, yeah. Okay, so this one is not slowed. This one is slowed.
Oh,
or
I
one of
got
them is
that
slowed. It
backwards.
doesn't matter which one's which.
Ah!
Okay. Anything else for Pip?
I'm going to stand behind the party, and that's it.
All right, let me read this again. All right, so the speed is halved, takes -2. It's not like they can go much of anywhere, but it takes the penalties to AC and Dex.
It only gets one
It
attack.
cannot. It only gets one attack.
It doesn't
And
get
it
a
can-
bonus action if it
yeah.
takes an action.
Yeah, only
Okay.
either a action or bonus action. Not those.
Okay. You don't. And it can it take reactions? It cannot
No.
do reactions, can it? Okay. But it doesn't
And-
know that it can't do that. So they look like they're readying their anchors and they don't do anything immediately. Cairo. Somebody said
It was me, but then I decided not to because it's not my turn.
Cairo.
Going to move up there. And
And that launches their actually that's not what happens. I hit the wrong thing. Ignore that. That's okay.
All right.
Actually, that's not that's a different kind. That's not a melee weapon attack. I need a Constitution save from you, Cairo.
Did they both get a reaction?
No, the first one wasn't. I hit the wrong thing.
No.
Oh. Or it takes
Yeah, because
cold
the
damage to be paralyzed, and other than that, actually, that's a make or break. It doesn't do a half. Okay, nothing happens. It glares at you with glowing eyes, but as far as you're concerned, nothing else happens with that. Okay, go ahead with your.
Okay. I think I'm going to use my channel divinity to make a guided strike.
Okay,
It's just plus 10 to his roll.
okay.
So it's 23.
And here comes another one.
And those both hit. So you're doing the one on the left, it looks like.
Yep.
23 and 21 is 44. All right. And the bones are clattering. Okay, yeah. And the bones are clattering and as you cleave into these things. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Endwise.
Well, I can only see the one on the left. So let's take a shot at him.
All right. And the bullet embeds into the chest. Oh my goodness, with radiant damage. Comes in and zaps
it's a
glowing
beam.
things. That's what?
It's a beam.
Yeah. Yeah. The glowing. I saw that with the radiant. The glowing beam comes in, and oh my goodness, it sizzles right into the breastplate, the sternum, right into the sternum of the skeleton. Anything else? It is still standing.
Follow
Although
Pip's
it's
lead and hide behind the big guys.
it looks scarred. It looks scorched, and it looks and it has taken some damages, and some of the bones have come off and are on the floor. Landar, what are you doing?
All right.
My guy gets a shot.
Your guy gets a shot. Okay.
My servant.
Yeah. Your homunculus, yeah. That one misses. Oh wait, -2. No, this is not the one that's slowed. If it's the one on the left, that's not the one that's slowed, so that misses.
All right, now that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Landar.
All right. So the one on the left is slowed.
The one on the right is slowed. The one with the green.
Oh, perfect then. Run up here and get him right here. I'm gonna unarmed strike it, try and knock its bones loose out from under from its knees.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Then I will use he's slowed, so I will use a key point to do furious blows and get another 2 strikes in.
All right. Both of those hit.
And then I will back up.
Okay. And it can't attack you back because it's
That
tried
was
to
it.
take its reaction and that didn't work. Azatoth.
Yeah. Can't actually see the doors. Let me see. 20 feet. We'll go up to here. And we'll attack the one on the left.
What's your reach?
10?
Okay. That's right.
I use, yeah. Polar Master.
Yeah. With the circles with the circles on this scale, it gets a little weird.
Bah,
Okay, go
bah.
ahead. Those both hit.
10 and 12.
Second one brings it clattering to the ground into a pile of bones with a metal anchor.
And then because I have it, we'll turn around and we'll hit the other one with the butt of the polearm.
Yes, you will. That hits.
And I have charges, so we'll use a charge. I don't even know if necrotic will affect them, but I did it anyway.
It does seem to. You do see kind of the black and purple creep over it, and it does seem to actually affect it.
Good, good. After that, I am finished.
Ellie's.
All right. Tally's is gonna command his ghost to float over there. Use his action to just trigger the dragon's breath again.
What's the duration on slowed?
Minute?
Okay.
It's a DC 16 Dex save.
It gets minus to that, so that's going to fail.
Okay. 25 damage.
After they got a turn, they should have got to repeat the whiz save.
True. I was just looking at that. Because they're so good at wisdom saves. Yeah.
That's going to be everything for Tally's turn.
All right. Brings us to Pip.
I am going to move up and toll the dead.
And that is a wisdom save,
Yep.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. Oh, there it is.
which they are so wonderful at.
And then
And is that the one where it has already taken damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He rolled d12s.
All right. Okay, perfect.
and that's it.
All right, so the skeleton is still slowed, and it swings its anchor and trips over its own anchor as it's slowed because it's trying to swing it, but it doesn't get enough angular momentum on the anchor, and so it hits its own shoulder, which brings us to Cairo.
Ah, yes, that was a point for me. I should mark that down.
That is a hit for 18 slashing. That is a miss. Your axe is getting caught into that chain. You got to get around it. Anything else there, Cairo?
That should be it.
Endwise.
All right, I'm gonna move up, grab my servant on the way by, so I can toss him in the air from over here. And from here, I'm going to take a shot at the giant.
Oh,
I'm not picking that up. 12 is a miss. Sorry, I'm puzzling over Tully's comment.
All right, that ends my turn. The servant fires a blast.
did the
Remember to keep my hands off the mouse and not hit the progress button.
frost
When you say
giant
that ends my turn, it's I start reaching for the button.
the frost giant
I'm sorry.
didn't make the whiz save again at the end of his turn?
You are correct. Still didn't make the whiz save. Although that's by far the best roll they've gotten on whiz saves.
This could have went a whole lot. I don't think they've hit anybody.
No, they haven't. They have done no damage. You guys have taken no damage. This is really irritating to me.
Because we've got a solid front line and
You
a
know
Slow
how
is
it
so
feels, and it's your. I'm done.
Okay. And the homunculus is done too. Okay. So, yes, because the 12 missed. Right. Lander. I can
Alright.
almost keep track of all the things going.
So since we got so many people in the way now, I will range it. And no, probably.
That is a miss.
All right, that's my turn.
It's leaned down, trying to disentangle itself from the. You went up over Azathoth's head, but it's leaned down, trying to disentangle itself from the chain, and therefore it went over its head. Azathoth. Speaking of Azathoth,
Hi. Yeah. Attack.
second one hits. Ooh, that second one really hits. It's
So-
not going to survive this, is it?
No.
You hit the wrong one.
No, that was the
It
first
doesn't
one. You said
The
they
set
both
first?
hit.
Yes, they do both hit. Sorry.
Yeah. So then on the second one, it's probably going to be overkill. I will expend a charge to add some additional dice.
It's going to be overkill, but this thing's going to explode. This thing explodes into in a flurry of bones and chain pieces as it clatters down to the floor.
And I'm just going to hold the glaive at my side, kind of look around. It has to be in there, right? What else would they be guarding?
Yep, sounds reasonable. Tallis is going to walk up and is there anything around the door? Any more symbols?
Hang on, I gotta get there.
I will check the giants. Maybe they're carrying something.
Maybe a key.
Maybe some treasure.
Maybe.
All right. They have got they have no keys. The door is not locked. Tallis, you are opening the door.
Well, first I'm seeing if there are any symbols or anything around it, any writing.
There is no writing beyond what you saw before.
Okay, then
on
yeah,
the prior
will.
door. There's no writing on this door. There's just the two guardians.
Tallis will open the door, and as soon as the door is open, his ghost is going to start moving in.
All right, now inside this room, it appears empty. It isn't actually empty.
Okay.
This chamber contains a dead female frost giant encased in a solid block of ice carved to resemble a standing sarcophagus. So I'm going to put that not on the map background. I'm going to go, let's see.
A female
Here.
frost giant in an upright ice sarcophagus.
Yes. So it's going to be an upright box about this size.
Since it's made of ice, is it like translucent? Can we see pretty clearly the giant encased inside?
Yes.
All right. More importantly, can we see if there are any possessions of interest on the
Okay, so
frost
the
giant?
Block of ice is 25 feet tall, 12 feet wide, 10 feet thick. There is a door made of ice in the back. The ceiling is carved in the scowling visage of a male frost giant with an icy beard. Looking for here, let's see. She seems to be dressed in nice clothing. You don't necessarily see anything worth the effort. I mean, you see some nice shiny stuff. It looks like she's wearing a crown and she's wearing wearing a fine outfit.
I'm just turn around and tap Landar on the shoulder. Hey, and I point to the crown, and the jewelry. Think you can do your snow and ice bit and get her out of there?
Yeah, I could probably take care of that.
So, sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
I was just saying that so Tallis is making a point of pressing on like as quickly as he can because at the moment he's still concentrating on his dragon's breath because it lasts for a minute. So while that's still active, he's pressing on in case we encounter any other trouble. He'd like to,
Okay. This door back here does not appear to be locked, but it does appear to be stuck.
Okay, fiery dragon's breath around the frame of the door.
She did say it was made of
Okay,
ice.
and Landar, are you doing anything with the ice?
Yep, I'm going to use a key point and release the ice down low enough to be able to get to any of the shinies.
Okay, everyone inside that room make me a con save.
What?
As the face up on the ceiling breathes out a cloud of cold energy that fills the room.
I'm going to use my inspiration on this
I'm
one.
also using inspiration.
So I'm fine.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here.
Wait,
Tali's
Landar,
is not
aren't
fine.
you resistant to cold?
All right, so that is going to be roll 80.
And I give you all a +3 bonus to saving throws.
Ha, not Tales.
So,
not
unless
Andwise.
you are immune to cold,
Or Pip.
it is 46 damage for a failure, half of that for a success, and then halved
Ooh.
again if you're resistant.
All right, so 23.
What's the save again?
Constitution save.
Yeah, but
Azathoth, oh, sorry, DC 16. So Azathoth is the only one who passed, and Azathoth, aren't you immune, or are you only resistant?
Cairo's 0.3 or 3 buff actually puts me at 16 as well.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
did he move?
So
Because,
that's Landar and Talis. That's just taking this hit.
Yep. If you pass, you take half, except for resistances and immunities. Okay. And as that cloud of cold clears, you can see that the icy sarcophagus has reformed.
huh.
All right, that hurt. And does anybody see Talis go down?
Yeah, we're in the room. So, I'll
Does
go
anybody
over
notice
and...
Tallies go down? The Azathoth apparently does.
Yeah, well, we're all in the room. So,
Yep.
I'll go over and grab him. And, I'll drag him out. I don't have healing magic, but I know Andwise does. So, I'll grab Tales and drag him to, Andwise outside of the chamber. Andwise. And, I guess while Andwise tends to Tales, I think I have a healing potion. I am checking. Nope, I'm pretty sure I gave it away.
I've got 2. I have 2.
What?
We're good.
I think Tali's has like
I'm
2
gonna
healing
take one
potions
of
on him.
my healing
Oh, wait, Pip
potions
wasn't in the
and
room.
Yeah, I wasn't in the
Feed it
room.
to-
I was just about to ask.
Oh, okay.
Why,
So you
why
did
did
not
I get
take it.
down? Yeah.
I don't know what. Yeah, okay. That's true. You weren't in the room.
I'm gonna
I
feed
did
one
say
of my
that.
healing potions to Tallies.
Wait, you can wait on that. I think
Yeah,
I might
Pip
be
is
able
here.
to just handle
I'll smack Pip. Do your job.
it. I am going to... Where is it? Where is my thing? Hold on.
Alright, if he's gonna heal,
cast
I'm gonna drink the healing
Mass.
potion then.
Mass Cure Wounds with my staff.
Yes. Are you gonna... So,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
that's not it.
That's not it.
That is...
It doesn't count your life cleric bonus.
Oh. I
So-
guess-
So it's 2 higher than that?
No. What level spell is it?
It's from the staff. That's why.
That doesn't... What level
It's
spell is
5th
mass?
level.
So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 11. So it should be 45. If I'm just quick math that right.
Yeah, sounds right.
All right, so everybody gets 45. Blorg, man, welcome back. Thank you for the resub, brother. How you doing today?
Tali like shudders as he breathes deeper. What the hell happened?
I think I triggered a trap when I started melting the ice. I'm not doing that again.
Wait, did you get the thing out?
No, I don't think we
No.
did. Is it worthwhile to try again?
Can you do it from outside the room?
Yeah, I can do it from a distance.
Yeah, but if we can't grab it, then what's the point?
But if Landar
Oh,
can
I
get
see,
like
I
through
see.
the ice,
So
then
Landar,
Andwise can grab the
you
can
just
grab it with his mage
part
hand.
the ice clean down the middle, right? And then you can use your mage hand or send the baby monkey.
All right, we can do that. How many shinies does it have, and how fast can that hand grab Andwise?
Takes one action to grab. I can grab pretty quick, but getting it. Actually, the mage hand doesn't have hit points, so it can actually make it back out. How fast can you melt it?
It's
One action.
so one action per item we try to grab, because it exploded and reformed like instantly too.
Right. I can do this 3 times.
Wait, what would happen if you used your ice magic to just cover the mouth of the thing that's blowing the ice?
Seal the mouth on the face in the ceiling.
Yeah.
I could transport the ice up there.
But
and
wait, if that
slap it.
doesn't work, then we only have 2 attempts to get the shinies from the lady.
We'll just have to make sure we grab the most important stuff first.
The crown.
All
What
I'm
else?
gonna move my hand to over by the sarcophagus, near the head where the crown is.
Okay.
None of you
Alright.
have dispel magic. We can't just like end
I
this.
mean, I could do that. I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I mean,
We could, yeah, just do a detect magic. See if it's the sarcophagus that's magical, or if it's the ceiling.
Yeah, so Tully's will ritual cast detect magic, and he'll peek his head in, look up the ceiling, look at the sarcophagus, see what's radiating.
Yeah, it's the ceiling.
All right, looks like it's the ceiling.
And it would
Whoa.
come out as
I guess.
it
Evocation?
reads as divine magic.
Oh,
Well,
I don't know. That was a school of magic.
bam.
Well, it's not exactly, but given the nature of what this is and all, it reads as divine magic.
I would like to try to cast a spell magic on it.
All right. Give me. You're gonna have to. What level did you cast this at? Did you cast it at
Third.
third
Oh.
level? Okay, you're gonna have to roll.
Wait. Don't roll yet. Does anybody have inspiration left?
I have inspiration left. I would like to
Yeah,
use
Pip
my
and
inspiration.
Cairo both do. Okay, Pip, you're using your inspiration.
Yeah, and then it's charisma, right?
Yeah. Your spellcasting. 21.
Okay, I think that works.
Watch, we're gonna get it. It's gonna be like made of copper.
Yeah, I think that works. Okay.
All right.
Such desecration.
So
Okay.
now we're melting the ice, right?
I guess so.
So tallies with your detect magic. The magic fades.
All right, so Tully says, yeah, it looks like the magic from the ceiling is dissipated.
All right. So Landor just snaps his fingers, and releases the ice around the body.
Grabs the crown.
Oh, such desecration. Oh my goodness here. Okay, so there is no cloud of ice coming down.
Yeah.
The ice melts and the frozen corpse of this frost giant queen slumps down to the ground. Oh my goodness, such desecration.
Such desecration.
All right. Let's go investigate her queenly pockets.
Okay, so things are bright and colorful to shine through the ice. It is, as Andwise determines very quickly, it is all worthless.
How could you? We did teamwork and everything.
Teamwork and everything, yes.
That's okay.
To desecrate a tomb.
That's okay. Can I get inventory of the worthless items? There's
right, so
a
we have
crown.
There's going to be a crown. There is going to be a cloak brooch.
Crown, cloak, boosh.
There's going to be a nice ornamented belt.
Ornamented belt.
And there's going to be colorful cloth for a giant-sized robe and cloak. And also giant-sized cloth. That's a lot of cloth.
Yeah. I don't think we'll grab all that because heavy. But the ornamented belt, cloak, brooch, and crown, I'm going to take those. And I'm going to wear the crown. Since I didn't get the other one.
I can imagine wearing, a little crown like one of those, fast food joint paper crowns for kids.
What a Burger King crown.
What are you talking about? It's
Yeah.
right there. It's in the picture.
There it is.
It is. Okay, so what are you guys doing? I'll lined up there looking in the doorway.
So Tally's is once again going to try and open the door.
Okay.
So my thing used the fire breath before he went down, and obviously when I went down, I lost concentration on the spell. So I don't know if that helped unblock anything.
Well, it did start melting the door. However, the door reformed at the same time that the sarcophagus did.
Oh, the Sub-Zero.
That's fair.
So there is an ice door that appears to be stuck.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use a Tasha's Caustic Brew on the door. But it's going to be fire damage.
Fire.
And basically, for like the next minute, it's just going to continuously do fire damage on the door.
Okay. And the door does open, it melts away, and so there is some ice rubble around the room, but leaning against the back wall in the point of the wall there is a formidable weapon, a giant-sized great axe with its steel head resting on the icy floor.
Well, looks like this one's going to be mine.
As you said, it's a giant-sized great axe?
Yes.
Remind me, the rules for using weapons sized for larger than you. They have an additional damage die, but you have disadvantage if you're not the right size.
It's 15 feet tall and weighs 650 pounds.
I'm really strong.
And we're still within 10 minutes. It's radiating magic. It is radiating. What kind of magic would it be radiating? Lordy. Oh.
So, Thales, do you tell us?
Radiate, yeah.
It's radiating. Okay. Well, whatever it's radiating magic, but it is definitely cursed.
I mean, it might be worth it. It's
Maybe.
powerful.
Tully's is going to walk up and just give me a second to just check.
Are you gonna identify it?
I am.
Well, we just hope that it's something that curse identifies or identify reveals. You know.
You're going to spend time to do the ritual for identify, or are you just
Uh,
casting identify?
Actually, I can cast it as a ritual without taking the 10 minutes
Yeah.
once per day. So I'm going to use my ritual
Scribes
cast for
are
that.
good.
All right. So here's the axe. You also determine that this axe will
No, not this thing again.
resize.
Mm.
It will.
It's a lot
this
bigger than the last one, though.
This
Well, it's a
particular
magic
axe
item.
will
They resize.
resize to the size of. So even Andwise could do it. It would
Well,
resize to
that's
the size
all
of the
magic
wielder
items
that it
will do
tunes to
that.
it. Yes, it does.
I mean, I can't use it, so I'm not gonna accidentally kill anybody this campaign.
But
But
there is
Cairo
one
can.
person. Yeah.
Yep. He's
Although-
the only one.
I don't think he would. He's a great weapon master.
Would our paladin wield a cursed axe?
Well,
He might. I mean,
I think Berserker. Yeah. Like we see on the picture, it says Berserker Axe. I wish they didn't do that.
I know.
Because yeah, I
'Cause
don't
that-
think
you do know it's
identify.
cursed.
I don't think identify reveals curse on this item in particular.
No, I don't think it does.
Yeah, no, like items that are cursed will say the curse can be detected with an identify. But
The curse
No.
is in the GM notes so that most of the players can't read it.
This curse cannot be identified because the last time we had a Berserker axe, it wasn't identified. Because it said right in the notes that you
Yeah.
couldn't see it, so I didn't tell you guys it was cursed.
yeah. And then Karis got murdered by
Yeah.
not me. It was
Yeah.
well, I brought you back.
Yes, you did.
I felt bad about it too.
Yeah, this one doesn't happen to say that
So
it can't be detected.
I guess Tallies has told us. Do we want someone to attune to the Berserker Axe so that they have a magic weapon? Or do we just want to not bother with it? And by someone, I mean Cairo. It's a kind of axe is it? Oh no! Did you say what kind of axe it was?
Great axe.
So Cairo could use it and would use it. I mean,
It's a magical great axe. That makes sense.
and he's a great weapon master. I mean, the +1
We
would
gotta
be
wait for him to
handy.
get back.
Oh yeah, because it's not our choice; it's his choice.
Don't tell him. Don't tell
I
him
don't
what
know
it
what
is
it is.
at all.
Quit walking around and get back here.
Cairo!
What is he doing?
I don't know, but he doesn't have his head. He took his headphones off.
I think his familiar ran off.
Oh, yep. Oh, he got a shirt.
Here he goes. Oh yeah, he had to let the dog out.
Hey, buddy, are you back?
Now he is.
There.
You're just in time,
Hi,
Cairo.
we were talking about you.
They found a magic great axe.
Yes, and it seems like a magic great axe that increases your maximum your hit points. Would be really great for our paladin.
Excellent.
There's
Okay.
only a little matter of it being cursed.
Yeah, you know it's Tully's. You know it's cursed. You don't know what kind of curse it is. You know there is
Okay.
a curse. You don't know the details.
But here's the thing: right now, it's
If Identify
huge.
wouldn't tell it, but
We
Sure.
can't carry it out of here unless we rest in this chamber and somebody attunes to it, because
then
they
it
have
would
to.
resize for them.
Yeah. So,
You know it's cursed. You don't know what the curse is.
above the table and in character, Azathoth would think this would be a wonderful idea. You know,
But
power
it is
in
the
any form.
paladin's choice. Knowing that the thing is cursed, it is your choice to risk the curse or not.
Worst case scenario,
Oh,
you
it
accidentally
is-
kill somebody.
And Villain is going, but where's the book? There's no book here.
Well, first I say, no, I don't think it is worth the risk. A warrior, he's a warrior.
Hey, Finley, thank you for the resub. Appreciate that very much. 2 months in a row, man. Thank you.
Well, I mean, we could always just try and take it and sell it.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. I have no idea why it keeps glitching like
we
that.
can't take it out unless I attune to it, right? And
Yes.
I mean,
I
it's
bring the curse on me.
maybe I could attune to it because whatever the curse is, like, I don't know, it's probably like, look at me, I'm not exactly a heavy weapon wielder, so whatever it is, it's probably not going to have too strong an effect on me.
Do we have a way to end the curse? If it ends up being something terrible,
That's a good point.
I could dispel magic and just.
That won't
get rid
remove
of
a
it.
curse.
now you see
Dang
you
it,
need
never mind.
remove curse to remove a curse.
I don't have that one.
Nah, it's probably not worth it if we're not able to.
Yeah, because then if we're stuck with it,
Yeah. And so Lendar's going to turn to Valen and be like, well, you could probably check the body for whatever book you're looking for. And then he's going to just start heading out.
You guys went over that body pretty thoroughly. So as you went over, it's like, well, did you see? She turns to the people who went through it. Did you see a book in there? Did you see any book?
no book. Let's head back to the Nautiloid
hey.
and rest and refresh. We'll check again in the morning. It's possible we overlooked it.
And she goes stomping out to find Akuma.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, if she's gone, let's just close that down.
Akuma, where is the book? The book.
So
Hi.
if she seriously is talking to Ukuma and is distracted,
She is distracted talking to Akuma.
I'm gonna come back in this room and kind of hide around the door, and I'll pull it out and I'll hand it to Thales. So, do you want to take a look at it?
Hey, yeah, sure. Although I don't know, I think she'll probably end up coming back and before I have a chance. But I'll take
It's okay. I'll
take a
block the
quick
door.
peek now. Yeah, Tally's is gonna head like just sit sort of like round the corner.
Take it. So a quick glance through it, you basically determine you would need some time. You would need to spend, 10 minutes or more really thoroughly looking at it.
All right, I'll keep her
However-
distracted.
However, Tullies, as you are looking at this, a voice sounds in your head.
You're popular. This is like the third or fourth voice in your head this campaign.
So right. So I kind of have a quick look and I say, and I know that it's going to take time.
Mm-hmm.
I say, listen, I kind of quick whisper to Azathoth in Giant. All right, I'm going to need to spend some time. try and distract her. If she asks what I'm doing, tell her that I'm trying to ritual
Say no
cast
more,
a spell
fam.
that might help us find something.
Veline, here. Why don't you
What?
accompany me? We'll go and search the southern chamber some more. Maybe it's possible we overlooked it.
What?
Do you want to find your book or not?
Yes, I want to find the book. All right. Is anyone else going to? Because she starts, if it's just Azatos, she starts looking suspiciously back at the others.
Lando's going to keep up and stay with.
All right. So you
And
guys can
Wise
go
will
and.
as well.
All right. So you guys go and inspect that. All right.
The ghost is going with them as well.
While you are reading that book, while you're starting to read through the book, a voice in your head, cold and icy, says, "Will you court death to receive my blessing?"
Oh, shit.
I don't know who you are, so
And you've got a vision of where is she? All right, I have her somewhere. Well, you've seen images of the Frostmaiden around, so you've got a visual image in your mind of the Frostmaiden. Will you court death to receive my blessing?
will my will remain my own?
Yes.
Then
Of
yes.
course. Make a con save.
It's probably not a good idea, but okay. Well, it's been real, guys.
And you're all alone. We don't even
Okay,
know
we're just gonna
so
go find him.
everyone else. Okay, so we are down here searching the south room. Oops, that was Pip. I'm taking Valin.
All right, knowing Azathoth as I do, I got to the door before them, and I'm gonna make it look like I'm prying at the edge of the door with my dagger, as if something is jamming it, and I'm breaking it free before she comes in.
Okay.
What are
Wasn't
you
working.
doing, guy? That door doesn't open.
I want to see the other side. I'm curious.
It's collapsed. I already told you. Hey, Taryn. Welcome back. How you doing?
So Lander's going to kind of like walk into this room and just pretty much ask Valen, he's like, do you think that the book, it may not actually be a book, it might be these ice tablets sticking up everywhere?
No, we are looking for an incantation or something. These are just tenets of her faith. This isn't it. Try the room.
While working on the door, I'm going to jam the door frame.
Give me a deception check.
Can I help?
Be?
I'm trying to be distracting and
Yes.
keep her attention on me. So
Yes.
while
You
he's
can do it at
working,
advantage.
I'm just, hey, oh, by the way, like, just yammering on. Oh, that's not great.
Wouldn't jamming a door actually be a sleight of hand?
No, because you're trying to disguise what you're doing. Let me give her perception. Perception is wisdom.
Wisdom.
Well, and actually, that she's not actively looking at you, and that beats her passive, so she does not seem to notice.
Hooray.
So is the door made out of ice?
This door is not made out of ice. This door is. No, this is just a door like the other doors, except it's stuck.
All right, well, I'm pretty much of no use here. I can't. It's not made of ice. I mean, I'm pretty sure whatever's collapsed behind it might be ice that fell from the ceiling, but I can't see to get to it to be able to do any kind of thing. So I'm out, and I'll walk out.
No, no! And she
I
comes
can't seem to get it
storming out.
open.
She comes storming out again. Where's that Where's that walrus? Where is the book? We. And she's storming up and he bumps into her. Oops. You monstrous creature, where is that book? And he blinks at her. I don't know. Maybe the druids took it. What druids? The ones that come in and do things and store things. Oh, you useless creature.
So,
I'm gonna ask Azathoth. That room is wide open on the other side, isn't it?
yes. Yes, so if she opens that door, the jig is up.
All right, I did my best to jam it.
It's okay. If
So
we just
it
walk
can't be
away
open.
right now, we're good. Because she's moved on.
He has moved on.
I'm going to turn to Kuma and be like, Kuma, you've been great. I'm going to give you a present, and then I'm going to create like a small little ice ramp in the middle of the room here, for him to have some extra fun.
Oh, that's wonderful. And he goes, and he loves it. And to show you his affection, he comes bumping into you and shoving you 15 feet down. What are you guys doing?
All right, well, we already searched everything. It's not here, so obviously we need to pretty much we're done. Let's go get tallies and let's head out. I think tallies may have already went to the ship, so let's go.
Unbelievable. Why do you think Tallies has gone to the ship? Okay.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's not behind us, so I assume that's where he went. Because I went straight out. I didn't see him go anywhere else.
Okay. All right. So is everybody heading out to the ship? That's what Landar's doing. What's everybody else doing?
I would be following Landar.
I'm sending the flying monkey back to the room where we last saw Tallies
Okay.
to see if he's in here.
Can you see can you see through its eyes?
No, but it can let me know if there's anything actually in the room.
Okay. So it sees Tolly sitting there with a book in his hands. Completely unmoving.
Tallies, we got to get back to the ship.
Completely unmoving.
Uh-oh.
Oh, where did I have that?
All right.
So if
What
you
do I
come
see?
into there, so if you come in, give me this. So if you come into there, you see, oh, actually it was there. You see a petrified statue of ice.
What?
Can I sense if Tally's is there with message? Trying to send him a message.
Message doesn't go anywhere.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what else do I see in the room? Do I see the book that I know that he had?
It's right there in his hands, open.
All right. I'm gonna use Mage Hand to close the book. Can Mage Hand pick the book up?
Yes.
And then I'm gonna put the book in my bag so it's out of sight.
Okay.
As a top, we have a problem. Get back where you left Tally's. I hope he's close enough to hear that.
120 feet? I think so.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone else is headed up. You weren't very long, so what's your range on that? 120 feet.
Well, yeah, it's 120.
So assuming he's near the bottom of the stairs, how far away is he from you? Let's see.
110. He just measured it.
110. Okay, so just barely.
So, I'll just try to slip away unnoticed while the rest return to the Nautiloid.
Yeah, because
Uh,
Landar does not know anything about this book, because that was between those three. So, and I'm
Yep.
just trying to redirect Valent up the stairs, and we're out of here. Like, this is a waste of
Okay.
time and crap.
Same with
Pip
Pip.
and Kyra, what are the two of you doing?
I'm going along straight with Landar. Anything about it?
Cairo?
I'll do the same.
Okay. So, Azatoth, as you come into the room, you see an ice statue in the shape of Tally's.
So, he's been petrified, right? Is that mechanically what we're doing? So I throw my hand. What did you do? I'll scoop up the codicil and hide that back in my clothing, and then I'm gonna grab Thales and start dragging him out. We're no longer trying to be stealthy or conceal, anything. We are dragging Thales up to the Nautiloid to where Pip would be. Because if anybody
Okay.
can fix this, it's got to be Pip. I can't do anything about this.
Okay.
So yeah, again, the book tucked in my clothing, so it's out of sight.
It's
possibly.
already out of
I-
sight.
I
Okay.
grabbed the book and put it out of sight as soon as I came in here before I called for you.
All right, cool. Then I'm just gonna drag him upstairs. Pip, we have a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna move back to the mood map.
Live and let's die. Thanks for the raid, buddies. How's
What-
everybody
what?
doing today?
What's the problem? Did he say he was coming up towards me, or is he just yelling?
Well,
Yes.
he's yelling and coming towards you carrying an ice statue.
Is it just like nondescript statue, or does it look like Thomas?
It looks like Tali's sitting as in a pose with his hands out as if he was reading a book.
Is that Tally's?
Yes.
He
What-
must have
what did
found
you-
a trap somewhere in the dungeon.
Uh-oh.
Do we have some way to restore him back to health?
Probably. I'm gonna pull out my staff and cast Lesser Restoration, expending the last 2 charges.
That's,
I don't know if that would work.
Are you saying out
no.
loud that you're gonna cast that spell?
I mean, no, I don't. No, that wouldn't work. Is on it. I don't-
Shit!
With the
we
spell
can't
magic.
pilot the Nautiloid.
Fortunately, according to Protocol 1, oh, actually, let's see. If designated crew emerge from the fortress and wave their arms, it will pick them up with its tentacles.
That's right. So
Oh yeah, he set like 1,000,000 protocols.
Yeah, Tally's specifically, like, in case that he didn't make it out, but the rest of the party did.
guys, wave your arms. Everybody, wave them around.
Okay, and the nautiloid comes with the tentacles and like a crane to lift you up and put the party on the deck.
All right. Who remembers? Was there another protocol to make this go in case Thales didn't make it?
There was a self-destruct one, right?
No, not that one. If we can't fix this, we need to get Thales to a town somewhere with somebody that might be able to fix this. But we got to make this go. Maybe he's still in there. I'm gonna take the petrified Thales and I'm gonna put the ice Thales on the chair.
Okay. And at this point, Valen is looking. What did you do? What did he do? What is
traps?
Apparently a trap.
Where? We've been everywhere. Was the book there? Does he have the book?
I mean, obviously not. He can't exactly hold it, can he?
Yes, he can. Look at that. He looks like he's holding a book. And she starts looking at you.
To be fair, Tally's is always holding a book.
That is true.
She has never seen him not holding a book.
No, literally, that's his spellcasting
True.
focus. Like that's.
Yes, this is true. Okay, this is true.
Could we? I know this is a bit of a stretch, right?
People,
But
I dude.
can I cast message on Tally's?
I tried that.
Oh, you did?
With
Okay.
another
You do
12.
try. I mean, you do try, and it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't work.
Well, he is. I think on the bright side, if a piece of him breaks, we can mending it back together. So.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he's ice, so Landar can.
Oh yeah. Landar, turn him into something cool.
I can make him into a T-Rex.
Yeah, I got nothing. We should.
So I'm gonna put him on
Okay, so
on the
what are you
chair,
guys doing? So he was placed into the captain's chair.
and then I'm gonna kind of
and his
jiggle
hands
it
are
up and down.
and you don't notice anything happen.
So then I'm gonna take ice Thales and I'm gonna jiggle it up and down. I'm gonna go, it's me, Thales. I need you to go, ship. Go. It's like-
And nothing seems to happen.
no. It's
Okay, let's think about. He set 3 protocols, right? We know the first one. What were the other 2?
Endwise, you worked with the ship a lot. Do you remember?
No, I do not.
and why sit in the chair, and I'll move ice Thales.
All right, I see where this is going. I'm gonna sit in the chair, grab the helmet, and put it on. And then mentally tell the ship this is Mechanic Andwise requesting permission to control the ship and move our elevation up, let's say 100 feet.
Instructions accepted. And the ship, everybody feels a little bit of a lower as the ship rises up.
What is the closest?
Your hands are on the 2 things. But I assumed when you got on there you sat the way you've seen Tully's doing it.
Yes.
What was that, Azathoth?
what is the closest settlement? We're in the northwest of
I
10
shall.
towns, right?
Yeah, let me move you guys to the map so you can take a look and see it and strategize.
South by southeast.
Yeah, you guys are off in a. You don't actually know where.
We're just
where
we
you're
so
off in the
term
sea of
Probably
moving ice.
Tourmaline or
Tourmaline or Targos. Who?
Well, we came from here and then we went. You know.
Yeah, we're somewhere up in the sea.
Well, there was nothing in Tourmaline, right? Tourmaline was a town that was just like.
Haven't I thought we've been to Targos too, though, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Which one? What town was it that was
Wait.
just completely like barren?
Was it Bryn Shander that had like frick? Where did we go shopping? And Tali sent me to go pick up like spell components because there was a
That was Bryn Shander.
spellcaster.
Bryn Shander, yeah.
That was Bryn Shander.
So let's go
I know
to
that.
Bryn Shander. If they have a spellcaster, maybe they can do spellcasting services.
Yeah, because you went to the flower shop. That's where we picked those spellcasting components. It was in Bryn Shander. So, yeah, that
Alright,
sounds like a
what do
solid.
I gotta roll to make sure I go in the right direction?
The ship just
what are
nosedives
your
into the snow.
What are your instructions? What do you say to the ship?
Return to last town.
That would be Bryn Shander, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's the last time we were
Instructions
at.
Yes.
accepted. Instruction accepted.
Even if
Hey.
if it's not, we can still figure out where we are from there.
Isn't Bryn Shander also where Homie is making all of our Shardlin armor and weapons?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, time to go to Bryn Shander. Oh, also we'll save Tali's, I guess.
Right. Oh, the ship starts heading off in that direction. Flitting around the outside is a little ice figure, before it goes very far. You haven't seen the sights! Where are you going? I can guide you!
I'm not busy. I'll walk outside and see what that is. Out onto the deck.
It's the ice method.
I'm
Your
just gonna
tour guide.
I'm just gonna grab it and
You
shove it
rejected his.
inside the cabin. You live here now.
You kidnapped? Okay. I need you to make me a roll for that.
Sure.
Make me athletics. Oh, actually, you're going to do just fine on athletics, aren't you?
Yeah.
Should I even bother rolling an ice method?
So yeah, I just grab him and pull him into the nautiloid. You can continue to educate us in everything oral.
Right. So let's see. It's going to use Dex.
That was close.
Okay, you have a captured ice method. And
Conscripted. He's one of the crew now.
do you tell the ship that?
No. No, I do not. I tell the Mephit that.
And it is spluttering in indignation, and we shall pick up with that next week.
Boo! All right. Well, you heard the boss. That's going to be it for today. Look, she's all excited. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate your keeping us company. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know that I did. Also want to say thank you to everybody that helped support the stream today. Live and Let's Die, Tarantagosh. This is a very small window and there's lots of text in it. Florg and Mr. Lunacy, thank you all for the subs, the bits, the raids, the donations. Appreciate you very, very much. hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure you follow the stream so you can see when we go live again. If you haven't already, join us in the Discord. That's where we hang out through the week. That's where you need to be if you want to get involved into a game. We've got DaddyCon Fall coming up next weekend, so there's going to be all kinds of different events throughout the Discord that you should definitely check out, get involved, maybe donate to Extra Life while you're at it, and are some of our raffles and giveaways. And if you want more D&D, come back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, for the Tomb of Annihilation. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you again, and see you next time, everybody.